Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking about this emergency survival kit here. This survival kit I made especially just to sit in my room, and so that if there's ever an emergency or a disaster, I can just quickly grab it and go. So it's the kind of kit that it's just only for emergencies. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing to notice about this is that it's in not a normal tin. I actually used a bread maker's yeast tin. I've got sorry about that. I've got another example of that here, but I just took the sticker off, obviously. And so you can see it's waterproofed here with this insulation tape, like most of my kits. It's easy to unpeel, and you've got a really good length of insulation tape should you need it. So yeah, you can see it says emergency survival kit around the outside, and it's also got duct tape around the outside. So this it's a really great way of storing duct tape you can store on the outside of your kits. It's doubly waterproof. I've got some rubber bands sealing it shut, so no water and just to get in. But this is quite full of stuff, so let's get into it. So straight away on the top here, I've got this Herd's Energy Lolly, just as a really good energy source in a pinch. I've also got a small magnifying glass here. This can just be for magnifying things, or it can be for starting fires. I've started quite a few fires with this, so they're really useful for that. I've also got about 1 metre of wire here, useful for building snares, shelter. This is not conductive wire, so you can't use it for electrical circuits, but it's a great form of cordage. I've also got this straw folded up. Many uses for straws, which I explained in some of my other videos. I've got a large piece of hot glue, and you can just stick like a safety pin or a paper clip in the end of this, and then use the lighter in this kit to melt it onto stuff, and you've got instant glue. You can also use this as an eraser for the pencil. I have also got a fishing hook here, just in case, but I don't expect I really need to use this, but thought I'd include it anyway. I've also got a die, which I include in some of my other kits actually. I think it's a great way to stave off boredom, especially since this has got quite a lot of room. I thought I'd include this because yeah, they're quite fun to play with. I've also got a razor blade with some insulation tape over the edge, just to keep it from getting blunt, and this is sort of a backup to my quick blade in here, so I always like to have redundancies when it comes to important things like blades or fire. I have also got quite a few tablets of 4 tablets of Panadol for mild pain relief. This is probably one of the best forms of small pain relief that I could get. I also have this quick blade here, which I make out of just an old name tag and some crafting knife refills. These are really good. You can just slide them in and out of the sheath, and you've got a nice little blade for cutting paper or even wood. These things are actually really sharp, so yeah, that's great for that. I also have this hacksaw blade here, which can be used to cut metal and wood, though it's probably a bit better on metal. And you can use this quick blade handle here as a sort of like a handle, and you can even glue it in if you needed to. So that's another great survival feature. I've also got this folded up plastic bag here, just a supermarket plastic bag. This can contain 5 litres of water, believe it or not. So this is an essential item. Water storage is incredibly useful in survival situations, so I recommend having this in any kit that you are making. And here I've also got one of the biggest objects, well, the biggest object in this kit is this lighter. It's got a small flame mode and a bit large flame mode, as you can see, and to big flame. So yeah, yeah, this is obviously a very easy way of starting fires. So yeah. What else have we got in here? My survival whistle, and I've used this survival whistle in many of my other kits. Obviously if you see my other videos you know it's got this compartment in here where I store a $10 note and also 2 pins and a needle which you can tip out. It's a waterproof compartment in there, not that it really needs to be, but this whistle's really loud. That's why I've got it in this kit for signalling. I've also got this length of dental floss here. This is about 2 meters or a bit more. You can use this for sewing, fishing, or anything else you need a small amount of 3 to 4. So this is an excellent addition to any kit, as well as obviously you can use it for flossing. We've also got a pencil, obviously for writing on the paper that's in here. This paper is actually waterproof and greaseproof, so you can leave messages on it and just pin it to a tree, and no matter what the weather is. So yeah, pencil is an essential item in a kit. And I think that pencils are actually better than pens because pen ink runs, whereas pencil lead will just stay there. I've also got a few paper clips, these 2 here, but as I've described in many of my other videos, paper clips are a very useful item in any situation, so I always include them. I've also got here this large sheet of aluminium foil. This is actually really big, and you can use this for anything from constructing bowls to boil water in, to making a windshield for a fire, to cooking food in. This is a great resource, aluminium foil. It's very thin as well. So yeah, let's just tip out some of this stuff. Alright, so I've got 2 hay fever tablets. This is just for me, but you can include anything else you want here. There's another paper clip there. I've got a tampon here. Obviously I'm not a woman, but this tampon has got an incredibly large amount of cotton wool in it, so that's a great fire starting source. That's why I always include those. Plus they've got it's in a waterproof container, so if the items of this kit spill out into the puddle or something, I've still got a reliable form of tinder. I've also got this AAA battery here, which can be used to power my Phoenix EO1 torch, but it's also got this insulation tape over the end to prevent it from blowing up or short-circuiting or anything. So yep, I've also got this really tiny signal mirror, which is made from the back of an old CD. These things are incredibly useful and very cheap and easy to make. You just sort of score the CD and then pop it out. But yeah, these are a great addition to signalling in this kit. I've got a small sealed straw of salt here. These straws are really easy to make. You just grab a pair of pliers, clamp them over the end, and then grab a lighter and it will seal the end of the straw, meaning you've got a waterproof container. So this could be used to flavour food and also to make a saline solution for first aid. I've got some more backup tinder. This is just cotton wool stuffed in one of those sealed straws again. I always include backup, so then if I'm out in the wilderness for a little while, then I can light many fires with this. I've also got here, this is sort of like a less cut down version of my spark wheels. You can still cut this entire piece off, but I've just left it on for this because I don't really need it to be tiny. It gives you more space to hold it. So yeah, you just spark it, and sparks produced. I don't know how well that's showing up in the video, but it's also got this cotton wool storage in here, so this by itself could just light an entire fire. These are very useful things which I include in lots of my kits. This is a small tube of Vaseline or petroleum jelly, and you can rub this through either the cotton wool or the tampon to make tinder that lasts actually about 12 times longer than normal cotton wool. So this is an incredibly useful fire starting source. This massive wad of nylon cord is about 8 meters of nylon cord, which is cordage is very essential in any survival kit. I included this stuff because it's very small and strong and lightweight, and this is would primarily be used for making shelters and things like that. So let's move on. I've got, I think, 6 matches and also 5 waterproof matches there, tied in a little bundle with rubber band. so that if any water gets into the kit or I spill anything, once again I've still got a reliable way of lighting fire with these waterproof matches. I should also mention that this here is waterproof as well, so that's great. And yep, that's a great backup fire starting source. Now getting near the end of the kit, I've got the safety pin here. Like I mentioned in many of my other videos, there are tons of uses for safety pins, from fishing hooks. Make a fishing hook out of it, you could use it as a needle. There's so many things you can use safety pins for. And these two here, I've got two drill bits, screwdriver bits. It's a Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. Although obviously I'm not going to put them into a drill, I could use this glue, melt it, stick it in there or on sideways, and I've immediately got a way to get more torque out of the screwdriver. But lots of screws will actually come undone quite easily just by using your fingers and gripping this body. So yeah, those are great items in an emergency. And this here is my small pair of homemade tweezers made out of paper clips. They're very easy to make and very useful. Obviously, if you didn't include these, you could just make them out of one of the paper clips in the kit, but I thought I'd include that anyway because I have lots of space. This here is a small tube of sodium bicarbonate. Lots of people don't know that sodium bicarbonate is actually an excellent resource for cleaning. You can use it as deodorant, soap, obviously you can also use it for cleaning surfaces, so this is a great addition to the survival kit, once again in one of the sealed straws. And this in here, I've also got an antiseptic cleansing wipe or an alcohol swab, and these are great for making sure you don't get any infections in a wound that you might have. So yeah, I'd make sure to keep those in your kit. And second last actually, I've got this big double-sided non-adherent dressing. You can use the duct tape on the outside of this kit here to tape this to your leg, and then you've got a great wound blood stopper. I've also got second last, oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. I've also got this match striker for the matches, but I've also got this sheet of waterproof and grease-proof and dirt-proof and every liquid-proof paper. It's incredibly hardy paper. You can see it's quite dirty around the edges, but a great form of, you can write on it, take notes, or even hang it up on a tree for when rescuers come to your way. So that's a great resource, and yeah, that's my kit. I really hope you guys liked the video, and if you have any comments or suggestions for any other kits that I make, please put a comment down in the comment section. And if you really love this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because any support on this channel is greatly appreciated. So I really hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.